Okay, today we're going to begin a new section, a new chapter. And this chapter is the section is titled Traditional Economies. And the chapter here, this first chapter specifically, is going to be all about different economic systems around the world. We'll get into different examples of these economic systems, and we'll try and have an understanding of what economic system we have, where we fall on the economic scale. Um, and it may not be the simple answer that we're used to hearing.
Is this microwavable? Is this microwavable?
So we're going to start at the very beginning. We're going to take a real slow walk down this road, and we're going to get a much better understanding of what exactly or what exact type of economy we have. So anyways, traditional economies. And traditional economies are, are exactly what you think they are. They're going back to the old days. I myself, you as well, have participated in this kind of economy. Some people might call it the playground economy, right? Where, look, I trade you this for that. I can't tell you how many times I've had this experience with friends, with people in my life where it's like, hey, that's a really cool hat. I've never seen you wear it before. Oh, I don't wear this hat much. I don't really like it very much. You want to trade? You want to trade? That right there is the key indicator that you are being part of a traditional economic activity. And I think we've all done it a million times. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll trade you the hat. What do you want? Oh, maybe I'll take your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or maybe I want your shirt or something. Sure. So this.
But definitely not a Laker shirt.
Girls, huh? Okay. So right, traditional economy, real basic trade stuff for stuff. And when you think about that outside of the playground experience, right, that I've had, that you've probably had, and you bring it to a bigger picture when you're now talking about villages, countries, trading stuff for stuff. You say, hey, my village is near the river. We were able to pull a lot of fish out of the river. Your village happens to have some buffalo. Would you like to trade some of your buffalo meat for some of my fish? Or maybe you have you're near a natural source of, I don't know, apple trees or something along these lines, right? Well, we're just trading stuff for stuff. Now, one of the advantages to this kind of economy is it's simple. Most likely, I'm going to do the job my dad did. If my dad was a hunter and he hunted buffalo, I would probably learn how to hunt the buffalo and do that for my living. If my dad was a fisherman, I'll probably do that. My daughters would probably do whatever their mom did in terms of gathering or cooking or maybe watching the children. I mean, there always has to be that person who's going to do childcare, or maybe take care of elders. In this kind of economy, it's pretty straightforward, and you often take on the roles of your parents, which is also kind of a negative because it limits me. I mean, what if I was a master fisherman, or what if I had an idea in medicine and I had to take care of an elder that I would never be able to explore because I'm hunting buffalo? Okay, so these are the type of economies that we see going back tens of thousands, hundreds of thousand years to the early farm communities who would trade their extra farming stuff for things with other tribes. And eventually it goes away from food for food, right? It's like, hey, I got a bunch of extra food because I'm down here near the river. How about you give me some of those beautiful pieces of jewelry that you have, right? Or maybe you can give me some of that clothing that you make for some of my corn because I got extra corn, right? Or I'm by the river, I have extra fish, or I'm by the sea, I have extra shrimp. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, this kind of thing is how we see it on a larger scale. When we're now getting into farming communities, farming societies. But at some point, we're going to find out that money comes into play. And when we get ourselves a currency, when we have actual money, whether it be coins or conch shells or jade or whatever people use for trade, gold, um, we're going to find that that's going to begin um, the modern economy.